People often ask, what is sales operations? I think it depends on the size of the company, but I think it can, fortunately, I think people think of sales operations as somebody I hire to run my Salesforce instance, and they're sort of, they're missing the bigger picture. Sales operations to me is everything that can encompass taking sales and making it repeatable with discipline. And within that realm, what's sort of within sales operations, I loosely look, there's sort of 4 ways to drive repeatability in sales growth, right? 1, how do we get more at-bats? 2, how do we convert those bats into wins? 3, how do we get those wins for more money or at a faster time? And then 4, across those, how do I apply more resources and the right level of resources against solving those 3 problems? What is it going to take to make sales scale? And that could include many functions. That could include what I call sales marketing, because often marketing organizations spend a lot of time on leads and demand gen and branding and awareness, and very little time on what's the marketing and content needed once I have a buyer who's interested to move it to closure. It could include sales enablement and training. This is an area that's often not invested in until too late, because at the end of the day, you're bringing in a lot of new people to your company. Often at the 0 to 50 stage tends to be younger people, and you need to figure out how to mature and put them in the right place in your organization on the market you're after. It can also, I would think, include strategy, which is in sort of the 0 to 10, you're looking at market fit, where you don't have unlimited time, you don't have unlimited money, and you honestly don't have unlimited energy. So the question is, when we hire resources, where are we applying them for the best return? And then later, really thinking about, once we understand a go-to-market model and we understand the true CAC of an investment. I often think of, if you have a head of sales operations or strategy, they're the people that when you have your investors across the table, you want to have a deep conversation about CAC and where you're focused on, they sort of own the CAC number. So that's sort of how I think about what sales operations is.